Hi, this is Mike Brown from Spyker Customer Service, and today we are going to open up our new drop-in sprayer, 9-gallon sprayer, the Spyker DSS 9G. It goes with the Mulch and more Spyker spreaders that we have over here also. We will get to that. But I'm going to go ahead and open the box up. We have our instructional manuals. We have some parts here. Got a little filter that we'll put on, and we'll spray a regulator. Put that out to the side. A little piece of cardboard to keep everything nice and still in transportation. And then we will pull this guy out. I'm going to check the box to make sure I didn't miss anything like I have done in the past. Alright, so I've taken the spray tank out of the box. I got my box with the filter and the gauge for the pressure, and right on the cap here it says parts inside, so you want to take that off. Reach down, you're going to have a hose for your connection out front on the spreader. Then your wand to go with your spray unit. You put the lid back on. Just cover that up so we don't get anything to fall in there by accident. And then we go ahead and go to step one and start putting this little guy together. So on the step one, they tell you to go ahead and do this, the wand handle. Now it comes with an extra piece here. On your wand you have an O-ring. That's where your nut's going to come up and make a nice tight fit. This one here is just an extra one. You can take it off, throw it away, keep it for later if one cracks on you by chance or something. But basically you just want to go ahead and stick the wand in up to the O-ring and then just tighten the nut down. And just hand tight as you can, and that should be a good fit for you. And then your wand apparatus for the spray tank is ready to go. The instructions are very nice. They have part numbers on here for you want to need anything else in the future or something breaks on you, what have you. And we'll move on to the next step. I'm kind of jumping ahead because a lot of this already came together, so it's kind of nice. You don't have to worry about putting your battery in or any of the little things that you don't need to worry about. All right, I'm going to go ahead and attach the hose. This hose will come out to the front of the tank when it's all said and done. I'm going to run it underneath these guys, wires here. I feel that just kind of gives it a better flow to get down to the point where you attach it to the frame of the spreader. So I ran it underneath the wires, and it's going to be underneath the filter here. So I'm going to put the metal fitting female into the male right here. And that will be a hand tight also. And I feel like I can tighten stuff pretty good, and it didn't go very far. So it's in there nice and tight now. And then your hose for out on the tank is already mounted up for you. And then what I'm going to go ahead and do is open this box up and take out the filter. Now the filter is going to be pretty easy to put on. So what you got is you got the filter, which is here. It's a 50 mesh filter. You got the bowl, is what they call it. And then you got your gasket. Go ahead and put your gasket in first. It'll just be easier to deal with in the long run. And then you take your filter, slide it over the little port there. Give it a little pressure, it'll hold itself. So when you put your bowl over it. And again, these are all just hand tight fittings. You really can't go any further than that. So your filter's on, your wand is on. The wand actually has some nice little ports right here that you can snap your wand into for transport. And while we're right here in this area, we'll go ahead and connect the power source. So we will do positive to positive, negative to negative. And we are live. And this is the pressure gauge for the tank. It just goes into this port right here. I'm putting it just into the port. Some people might recommend doing some Teflon tape on it. If you have it, I don't see a reason why you couldn't do it, just to make sure it's a tighter fit. And I believe we are actually ready to put this guy into the tank, into the spreader over there. All right, I'm getting ready to put the Spyker 9-gallon DSS into the Mulch and more spreader here. You'll need a Phillips screwdriver, then you'll need a 5/16 socket for the clamp to mount the on-off switch on your handlebar up top. And then a drill bit to drill them out. Now what you also have to do, which we haven't done, you will need to pre-drill a hole right on the center of the mulch more. So I'll go ahead and pre-drill that hole. Little as that, quick as that. And then I will take the clamp, the hose clamp that they have for transport and safety, so the hose doesn't get caught in anything when you're running around the yards. I just screw it through the hopper itself. I don't know if you notice that it was open when I did it, but once I tightened it up, it clamped down, closed up, so that'll make a nice tighter fit for the hose. I'm going to go ahead and grab this unit and just put it into the tank here. And this hose is literally snaps into place. And then you take your zip ties that come in your package, which is nice. You don't have to go to your own stash and get anything. Just literally zip tie it around. And I'm going to go back to the handlebar here and grab the on-off switch. I'm going to go ahead and undo this hose clamp all the way. There is another zip tie in the bag. I think zip tie would be fine, but I'm kind of partial. If I want something to stay there, I'm going to use a hose clamp so I know it's a tighter fit. And depending on which hand you like, some like right hand, some like left hands, depending on which way you want to go. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use it like a motorcycle. So you can use it right here, flip it up and down. And I'm going to wrap the whole clamp around. I'm going to attach it so all the nut areas underneath so I don't accidentally hurt myself. And then you just want to tighten this back up. And also that way the connectors are not potentially in an area that you can easily snag on something too. I kind of like that inside. Now you have a longer cord with your power controls and you have another zip tie here. Me, to be a little neat and tidy, I'll kind of fold some of the wires together so you don't have a chance of collecting on a tree branch or something if you're walking by. And I would just kind of zip tie it all together. And then you don't have to worry about it, because when you disconnect the unit, you're basically just disconnecting this also. You can leave the wires here and the hoses up front. But while I'm here, if you want to take this unit out of the mulch more and use it for spreading whatever, you just literally unscrew your metal fitting here. The hose will come out front, and you can take the whole tank out. And then it comes right out. Then you have another Mulch and More spreader right there from Spyker. Then you want to go back to spraying. Put the spray tank back in. Feed your line through. And then attach it back. And you are ready to go. Right here also is a valve. One way will allow you to flow and spray out the front. Turn it the other way, we'll kick on the wand and you have a wand sprayer. So it's a nice little dual feature there. It's kind of nice. We have a 12 volt battery, obviously it's here. If we have a 12 volt charger, it's easy to charge up overnight, charge up and let it run. If you would like another battery, another charger, extended battery, what have you, we do have those available at Spyker.com, or just call customer service. And that is actually the easiest thing that I've seen done for a spray tank. It's easy to get out of the box. A lot of it's already made up for you. A couple steps to get the wand attached on top here, to put the filter on, and basically just put on the on-off switch and you are done. And you can test it, you can hear the battery or the pump kicking in, and I'm sure the pressure's starting to rise on it. Oh yeah, it's starting to go a little bit. It'll take a while to pressurize. There's no water in there or anything. And that is the Spyker DSS-9G drop-in sprayer for a Mulch and More push spreader that Spyker carries. Any other questions, please call customer service and we'll be happy to help you out. Thank you very much. Have a great day.